On the 21st of August 2017, Hazrat Mirza Masror Ahmad, the supreme head of the worldwide Ahmadiyya Muslim community, inaugurated the Bait Samad Mosque in Gießen, Germany. Naturally, the presence of His Holiness in Germany attracted the attention of the media throughout the country. Many media outlets were fortunate to interview His Holiness. Let's start with a very basic question that resulted in an answer that serves as the basis of all Islamic teachings.
Do you believe in God?
Of course, yes.
What does it mean?
I believe in that God who is the creator of the world, right? Who accepts my prayer. And I've seen Him, I have experienced Him through acceptance of my prayer.
You have seen Him? Sorry?
I have known Him, or in other words, not with physical eyes, but I have seen Him, I know Him, and I recognize Him through the acceptance of my prayers. There's only one God, that who is the provider and sustainer of. Did you listen to my address here?
Yes.
So there is only one God, and He is that one God who sent prophet in different nations. And what we believe that in every nation, in every people, there was a prophet, and he was sent by God the Almighty, and in their respective times, when they claim to be for the betterment of the people.
Is there a distinction between the God you believe in and other?
There is only one God, and He is that one God who sent prophet in different nations. And what we believe that in every nation, in every people, there was a prophet, and he was sent by God the Almighty, and in their respective times, when they claim to be for the betterment of the people.
Some of the questions asked by these representatives might sound the same, but they always result in new insight into the teachings of Islam given by Hazrat Khalifatul Masih.
How important is Ahmadiyya German community? You mean our Ahmadis living here in Germany?
Yes.
You see, all the Ahmadis, whether they are living in a remote bush of Africa, or in Germany, or in South America, or in Far East, or in Europe and elsewhere, or North America, they are all important to me, because these are the people who have accepted the reformer of the age, about whom there was a prophecy given by the Prophet of Islam, that in the latter days a person will come and he will revive the true teachings of Islam. So he asked the Muslims, when he appears and he makes his claim, you should accept him. So obviously those who have accepted him, they're all important to me, whether they are Germans or Africans or Asians or whatever they are.
These meetings with the press always serve as a good chance to demystify the distorted face of Islam that is often viewed in the media.
Jihad is only permitted, as I have earlier said, that if you are attacked by non-Muslims, and that is only when you are doing jihad in the name of Islam, when Islam is being attacked. And in this present day world, there is no government who is trying to eradicate Islam or trying to wage war against Islam. See, so that this type of jihad is not a jihad. It's all their vested interests and their own desires, which they are frustrated people, they are trying to fulfill, and they have been radicalized by so-called ulamas who do not know even the true meaning of the Holy Quran. So we always categorically speak against all these evil acts. I am a religious person, right? My holy book, the Holy Quran, categorically says it is not a good deed or action. Even the Bible quoted the story of the people of Lot. And even in Bible, it has been dealt in great detail than in the Holy Quran. Huh? So the thing which has not been liked by Allah, who sent His prophets, who sent His holy books, and being a religious person, how can I like that? But at the same time, I do not say that they should be mistreated.
Dan Jasmanov, a journalist from Macedonia. Your Holiness, can you tell us more about your relations with other religions, especially with Christianity? What is your perspective on that?
You see, as far as we believe that all the religions were from Allah, the Almighty. And the original teaching of all the religion was the true teaching, you see, from Allah, and the same teaching, whether it is Christianity or Judaism or other. And we believe that in every country and every nation there were prophets. And Allah says in the Holy Quran that a Muslim should believe in all the prophets. And we always hold interfaith dialogues. And even the founder of the Ahmadiyya community once said that I wish that I build a hall in his small town of Qadian where I invite all the leaders of different faiths to speak about their religions. So we are open, right? Even so, there are some interfaith interfaith seminars we hold every year in different parts of the world, right?
Islam and women is another important issue, usually brought up in contemporary debates. The media never misses a chance to bring that up.
My name is Petra Otto from ZDF television. I read that the Ahmadi Muslims are adapted to the country they live, or they respect very much all the behaviors of the country they live in. So now today I learned not to shake hands of a man, by example. This is no contradiction, this fits together.
Do you think this is the only thing which can integrate us? You see, once a journalist asked me this question in Sweden, I told her that although I do not shake hand, but she was just sitting beside, I do not shake hand because of my religious teaching. But whenever the time comes and you are in need of my help, or you are in trouble, then you will see me in the forefront. See? So that is integration. Integration means that we love the country, we should play our role with all our capabilities and potentials for the betterment of the country. We should abide by the law of the land. We should respect each and every citizen of the country, those who are law-abiding. We should respect, you see, everything of that country. That is true integration. Even, you know, in Judaism, Jews do not, according to the teaching of Torah, they should not shake hands with a woman. And even in United States, just recently, there's a synagogue just nearby their place. And the rabbi announced there that I will not shake hands with women. And nobody raised any question. Because if you do it, then it will come to anti-Semitism law. See? But if it comes to the question of Muslims, though you are very bold to ask, and we appreciate, we are ready to answer.
Khilafat, as seen by the media today, carries mixed connotations. But when a Khalifa is amongst them, the media representatives try to attain a first-hand account.
I would like to chip in right here, because you said for example, terrorists, they do not follow the message of Islam. But for example, a caliphate is included in Islam, and there are several terrorists who are trying to establish caliphate right now. And you are also a caliph, just without a territory. Would you say that that could be an alternative nowadays, that you don't need a territory anymore to have a caliphate?
You see, for everything there should be some principle and some logic. And the Khilafat is the successorship. And there is a long tradition of the Holy Prophet of Islam. He said that he is reported to have said that in the latter days, as I have already said, his true follower will come, who will claim himself to be the Messiah and Mahdi, right? When he claims, he foretold some signs, and he asked the Muslims, when you see him, you go and say my salam and my message of peace and love to him. So, and even he said in that tradition that after a certain period of time, the true Khilafat will end. And we can see that almost for more than 1,000 years, the Khilafat did not exist, the true Khilafat. There was some Khilafat in some territories. See, the last Khilafat was in Turkey, right? And in 19-something, that also ended, right? In the 20th century. Because when that person appeared and he claimed himself to be that person whose advent was foretold by the Holy Prophet of Islam, and he claims that now I am the true follower and the right Khalifa of the Holy Prophet of Islam. And now the successorship or the Khilafat will start from me. So, and even this was foretold in the Hadith, in the tradition of the Holy Prophet of Islam. So we believe that that person's claim is right because there were some signs which have been fulfilled, not only worldly signs but some heavenly signs. There's a long story. If I explain these things, it will take some time. Anyway, in short, so succession can only start when there is a prophet. And his status, the founder of the Ahmadiyya movement's status is of prophet, but a subordinate prophet. And after him, the successorship started. Right? This is why we say we are right. For last 127 years, from 19 to 107, almost 109 years, his Khilafat is still continued. And it will remain, because it was also foretold by the Holy Prophet of Islam that the Khilafat which will start from him will continue till the last day. What you see, what did they gain? If you say there was a Khilafat of ISIS or Daesh, that the Khalifa, it is claimed that he has been killed. Yes, he is dead now. And that as far as territory is concerned, they do not have those territories. See? And he never appeared before the public. Whatever he was doing, he was hiding. So in Islam, none of the Khalifa, true Khalifa, tried to hide himself, which he was doing. So only once he appeared before the public, and that was his last appearance before the public. So, and now, as it is said that he is dead, where is the Khilafat? So, but on the other hand, the Khilafat of Ahmadiyya, this is the peaceful Khilafat, which is spreading the love and message of love, peace and harmony, is still in existence after 109 years. And we believe it will remain in this. And we are growing in number as well. Their number, those Daesh people, they see their number increased during the first 3 or 4 years, or even not 3 years, 2 years, and after that, it has died down. Somebody asked me the question I think in Sweden, that don't you fear this Khilafat when they started in 2013, I think. I said, it is the extremist group, not the Khilafat. And they will die their own death. And now you can see, there is no more Daesh. If you do not fuel, if America and the Western powers do not fuel these Daesh people, they will die. But even if you do not fuel us, we are not taking anything from you. We are running our affairs with our own sacrifices. We have a spirit of sacrifice, which they do not have.
What is the Khilafah you want to achieve? What does it mean?
You see, the founder of the Ahmadiyya community said that I have come for 2 main purposes. And those are to make the people realize their duties towards their Creator and to make them realize their duties towards their fellow beings. So this is because since Khalifa is the successor of the Messiah and the guided one of the Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam of Islam, then this is the same task, the same assignment, and the same target which a Khilafat has to achieve.
Present-day Europe is faced with the challenge of accommodating immigrants from various disturbed regions of the world. This, naturally, was of interest for the media when they spoke to Hazoor.
Is there a certain advice you can give to migrants coming to Germany and Europe right now?
The advice I have been giving to my people as well, that they should always be law-abiding. They should use all their faculties and potentials and capabilities for the betterment of the nation. They should respect all those people who have given them the chance to stay in their country and try to serve as much as they can for the people and for the country. And instead of taking social help, they should try to work hard and be the part of nation building. You see, we are also against Muslim radicalism.
What should we do in a better way, maybe?
You see, as politicians, you should portray or at least spread the true message which is being spread by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. You see, if there is any cruelty or any bad action done by any of the miscreant, although it affects the people, of course, by suicide bombing or some firing or some car plying, all sort of things, but it is given a big news. But every year, hundreds of thousands of people are joining the peaceful Islam, that is Ahmadiyya Muslim Islam. You don't give that news. So if you tell the people, although there are some people who are doing some bad deeds in the name of Islam, but there are still some people who are doing the good things and spreading the message of peace, love, and harmony in the name of Islam. Well, we should also see to them. So if you give the true picture of both sides, then people will know that Islam is not only one side of Islam, but the true teaching of Islam is being portrayed by some other people as well.